Hey guys, how are you tonight? Anyways, this was supposed to be my weekend video, but it's kind of late. But I don't know, I'm making it now. I what I want to talk about in this video, I actually have something in mind to talk about, and that does not, that's not something that usually I say, well, I don't know what the hell to talk about, or something like that. But this time there's something on my mind. And that something is rabies. Yeah, rabies. Um, the reason why is because, up until now, I knew, um, when you're a little kid and your parents tell you not to go near a certain animal because, oh, it might have rabies, don't go near it, stuff like that. But I never really knew what the rabies disease or whatever actually could do to you. Um, until just a couple of days ago, I looked it up finally, to see, the rabies effects on the effect of rabies on humans. And what I read scared the shit out of me because growing up, as a little kid, I kind of had a reputation for touching or being too close to wild animals. I mean, everything from mice, squirrels, skunks, uh, possums, all kinds of birds. I mean, I don't know if you can get rabies from a bird. I know wild birds can carry other kinds of diseases, but I haven't really heard of anybody getting rabies from a bird yet. But yeah, so when I was a little kid, I had a reputation for being too damn close and touching wild animals, and I was lucky enough to have never been bitten. Um, Actually, the last time I actually handled a wild animal was just about 4 years ago. When I helped get a bat out of our house, and that wasn't the first bat. I forgot to add that to the list. I've handled bats, and bats are uh, very well known for having rabies. But over the years, I've gotten probably about four bats out of my family's house, and I was lucky enough to have never been bitten. Of course, I didn't. Once I caught the bat, I didn't handle it with my bare hands. I had I had thick, like winter gloves, but the thick kind, not the thin kind. I had those on, and I had like sheets wrapped around my hands and a net, and yeah, I just was lucky enough, though, so far to have never been bitten. But let me tell you something. After reading what I read a couple of days ago about rabies and what actually happens once you get it, it is some fucking scary shit. I mean, it's really scary, and I don't know. I definitely won't be. I told my mom, next time there's a bat in the house or something like that, you're gonna have to call, some kind of professional or whatever, because I just never thought about rabies before. I heard about it. Well, that's not really true. I have thought about it, but I just didn't know what what can happen, once you get it. I knew about. I did know about, people that have been bitten by wild animals, about the rabies shots and stuff. And growing up, though, that used to scare me, though, because I don't really like needles. So I used to hear the thing about, oh, if you're bitten by a wild animal, you have to get the rabies shots in your belly button or something like that. I was like, oh shit, that's some scary shit. But it didn't keep me from not handling wild animals. You know what I mean? And so I'm glad to. Also, I looked up something about, the rabies shots, and that's not really. I don't know if they changed it over the years or what, but It's not true that you have to get the shots in your belly button. I mean, they give them to you in your arm or your butt or your leg, somewhere like that. It just seems like your belly. I mean, getting a shot anywhere is horrible, but in your belly button, I mean, damn. Especially more than one shot. But I don't know. I told my mom, shit. The next time we get a bat in the house or something, don't call me. Call a professional or somebody, because I really don't want to get rabies. I really don't. It's just like it's a horrible way to. It's a horrible way to. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. It's a horrible way to die. I mean, because once the thing that's scary about it is that once you have it too, it only I don't know, the symptoms don't start right away. So you could get bit by something like, and then 10 days later or a week later, I can't remember exactly. 10 days to a week, all of a sudden you start developing the symptoms of having rabies. And once you develop those symptoms, there's nothing that can be done. I guess it like attacks your nervous system or something. I mean, anything that has to do with your nervous system can be affected by rabies. Um, and I don't know. I heard something about your throat, like it's hard for you to eat or drink anything because your throat, like you have like muscle spasms in your throat that are just so bad. It like when you try to eat anything, you like choke and it's just hard to swallow. I mean, but yeah. Um, Again, speaking of rabies, you hear about like animals that have rabies, they like drool or have like foam around their mouth. And when I read that, it reminded me about when I was living about 5 years ago. I was living like in this I was living in a different apartment, and there used to be this one stray cat that used to come to my house, and I felt sorry for it, and it I mean, now that I think about it, the cat was drooling. It did drool, but it didn't act aggressive or anything. But see, that's the thing. I guess animals with rabies can sometimes they can act calm and stuff like that, and then just go crazy. Uh, but that cat, the more I think about it, I mean, I actually let that cat into my house, 5 years ago, and because I had my own apartment. If I was in my mom's house, she wouldn't allow that. Um, my cat Princess, during those 5 years ago when I was living in another apartment, my cat Princess was living at my mom's house. So this cat was not around my cat. Um, but this cat, I let it, come in my house a couple of times, let it spend the night. I wasn't allowed to have pets in that apartment. That's one of the reasons why I didn't bring my own cat there with me. But I did let stray cats come into my house. But this one cat just sticks out because I remember it was the only cat that like used to drool, and it was kind of like cross-eyed. So I think I just, even though it drooled and it wasn't aggressive, I felt sorry for it. So I used to let it come in my house. I used to pet it. Um, when it was drooling, and oh yeah, because it had crossed eyes, I thought that maybe it was like a mentally challenged cat or something. So I didn't really see it as, oh yeah, this cat probably definitely has rabies, because back then too, i did I did think that if an animal had rabies, it means it's like automatically aggressive. But all I know is luckily I was never bitten by that cat. It never scratched me or anything. um So I don't know. Just again, going back to that, thinking about that cat and all the wild animals that I've actually touched growing up, like in the past. If if any of them did happen to have rabies, shit, my ass would have been dead a long time ago, because I don't know. I've just been lucky so far. Anyways, I'm already out of fucking time. It's been 9 minutes already. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time, and like this weekend or whatever. Have a good night. See ya. Bye. Video's already over.